Hi guys, my name is Jamie and I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus. I'm also a yoga instructor and personal trainer. And today I really want to help you out with your planks. So we're doing a belly busting challenge and you may be focusing a little bit on core work. And I just wanted to talk about plank. Plank is a really important position or a really important exercise that will help to strengthen your core. And really, so much of your body is strengthened with a plank. So, not just your abdominals, but your back, your legs, your ankles, your shoulders, your chest, even the back of your neck is strengthened with plank. So, it's just a wonderful pose for core strength and posture. But it's really important to make sure that your plank is done correctly, or else you can suffer lots of injuries and aches and pains from plank. So possibly sore wrists, achy back, and maybe even the way you're doing plank is actually not strengthening your abdominals. So I just made this short video to kind of show you some of the ways you can protect your body from injury in plank and also get the most out of your plank. That's my dog making some funny noises right now. So we're going to start with a modified plank. And even before we get into a modified plank, I'm going to show you an exercise on all fours that you can do to help prepare you for plank. So you're going to start in an all fours position. So on hands and knees, and you're going to have your shoulders directly over your wrists. Let's see so you can see. Okay, so shoulders are right over the wrists and your hips are right over your knees. Okay, so what I want you to become aware of is the position of your pelvis. So when you round your back, your tailbone tucks down and your pelvis rocks back. So you round your back like this and really pull up through the belly button. And then when you rock your pelvis forward, you arch your back and you stretch your abdominals. So just move through these cat-cows a few times just to feel the position of your pelvis. So you're gonna rock your pelvis back, pull the belly button in tight, and then rock your pelvis forward and stretch out the abdominals. Okay, so the abdominals engage here and you can see the tailbone tucks under. All right, and then the abdominals kind of relax a little bit as the tailbone points up. Okay, so in plank, what you want to think of is rounding your back like a cat. Okay, so you're going to walk your knees back and still try to keep that belly button pulled in tight and the tailbone tucked under so that you have that nice straight back. Okay, so you can see sometimes when we're in plank, the tailbone starts to pop up and the belly dips and we look a little bit more like this. So you want to think of that cat stretch, rounding your back as much as you can, but with your hips forward in front of your knees. Okay, so now you can do this in a full plank by lifting your knees. And again, just make sure the tailbone doesn't pop up and the back starts to arch. You want to think about rounding your back and really tucking the tailbone under. You can also think about pulling your pubic bone up towards your navel to really engage your lower abdominals. So I hope that helps. That offers a lot of really important support for your low back, okay? And it really helps to make sure that you are engaging your abdominals. Another thing to be aware of in plank is your wrists. So when you have a lot of weight in your hands, I'm just going to move this down here so you can see my wrists. So when you're in plank, if your fingers are curled like this, you're going to be dumping a lot of weight into the heels of your hands and really kind of aggravating your wrists, okay? So when we're in plank, you really want to think about pressing down into the knuckles of your hands and the pads of your fingers, really rooting down through fingertips and knuckles, and you can feel that kind of lightens up the heels of your hand on the ground. So when you're in plank, you really want to make sure that your fingers are spread wide and you're really rooting down through the knuckles and the pads of the fingers. So I hope this makes sense. Please let me know if you have any questions, and just enjoy the rest of this belly busting challenge. Thank you for watching.